Yo, we live on the Jag Money Show.
Mama, I made it.
And, we doing something different, riding around the Jag. And this is my first guest on the Jag Money Show.
I'm honored.
Okay. I call him Chi get the yayo. A number of other things, you know what I'm saying, all flash shit, you know what I'm saying. I would go ahead and say it, but it's just in between us, you know what I'm saying. He don't like me to call him certain names, but I call him that. Pimp Chi.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
But this is my nigga, this is my brother, you know what I'm saying. Not just that, this is my daughter Godfather, you know what I'm saying. So
true story.
I'm just letting y'all know some things about Chi, you know what I'm saying. Chi real good with videography. You know what I'm saying? He's good with directing. He's a good artist. He definitely became a very good artist. You know what I'm saying? Especially over the last, I would say, 3 to 4 months. Nigga been killing it.
I wasn't shit before.
But the nigga now. He the nigga now. So, he got a motherfucking CD on the way called Cinematic, right?
That's right.
And he been working on it for a minute. And I definitely played a part in it, but I only played a part in it, just helping them critique certain stuff, you know what I'm saying, helping them get it out there, helping them get it recorded, you know what I'm saying, because he recorded in a number of different places. He recorded in like 3 different places, and our third place that we've recorded it is when it actually really, came to life.
A good producer is hard to find.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Shouts out to Boo Boo, the producer.
Shouts out to Boo Boo. Absolutely.
So, now that you have like, I would say 95% of your album done, which is cinematic.
Right.
How you feel about that? Knowing that you like worked so hard and so long to put it together.
Right.
How you feel about it? Like knowing that it's that much done when it was like 5% done.
Oh man. Well, first of all, when it was at 5%, I felt like, man, like don't nobody believe in me. You know what I mean? Like they think I'm just the cameraman.
And you said
yeah.
Yeah, and you said
what I mean? And I hate to compare myself to a legend, you know what I mean? But like Kanye mentioned how he went through his struggle where, he's a producer. He's an amazing producer. I don't think I'm the cameraman or the director that Kanye is as a producer. However, once people are used to seeing you in one lane, they can't imagine you in another.
You're right.
Yeah. So it was kind of a struggle for me. I'll go to different people's studios or whatnot. You know what I mean? I don't look or act like your average rapper. You know what I mean? So they think I'm gonna come in there and sing when I come to the studio
and sing.
Okay, yeah, R&B cat. You know what I mean? So
or maybe when they know that what it is that you do, your background and all that, right?
Right.
And when they hear that you about to do something like some studio time, they might not know what you about to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what to expect, you know what I mean? But like, your boy I'll let you guys decide if I got bars, you know what I mean?
Nah, you got some bars.
All right, Jag said it, so it stank. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, people ain't really know what to expect, So it was a lot of me proving myself session after session, you know what I mean? I didn't even get through a full session with some people, you know what I mean? Because, it was like, all right, he done 2-3 songs. I ain't heard no trap music. What's going on?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you're gonna hear something a lot different with cinematic. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different content.
We gotta ride around and get some money real quick.
We gotta ride around and get some money. All right. So, there's a lot of emotion to it. You can't name an album cinematic without it being like a good movie, and that was the whole intention.
Yeah, I tell you this. Well, no, I'm gonna ask you this.
All right.
And what I'm gonna ask is, it's a number of songs that you got on there. Whatever.
Okay.
So I'm definitely gonna talk about the songs that I'm not on or I didn't have anything to do with. You know what I'm saying? And those are songs that I'm actually a little bit more concerned about, and those are the ones that I want the fans and
concerned about
the listeners. Yeah, because I want to know certain things about them, of like how you came up with them and what made you,
Okay.
Yeah, come up with them songs.
Gotcha. All right.
So one of the things I had wanted to know was this one song, "Summer in the City." Summer in the City, right?
Summer in the City. Okay.
Summer in the City. Now,
Yeah.
when you hear a title like "Summer in the City,"
Yeah.
you think it's like a happy song, kind of. Summer in the City.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's one song that I've heard, and I've heard a number of songs. I love songs all the time, but this is one song that's like really, really, really sad to me.
Right.
So what made you sing? I mean, you got this singer to get on this song, but what made you write that song?
Shouts out to Cash Jane, cause she really brought that song together.
Cash Jane.
Cash Jane.
Cash Jane.
Yeah.
You are a one talented young lady.
Yeah.
You have one of the saddest voices I've ever heard. And I mean it in a very good way.
Right.
For real, because I sing your hook all the time. It's very, very, very catchy. And not only that, the shit is the saddest hook I've ever heard.
Right.
Yeah. So it's what put you in that mind state to make a song like that?
Okay. So that song, well, first of all, to address the whole CD, I'm glad you mentioned it. It's a sad song. It is a sad song, and it's all about perspective.
Right.
You know what I mean? But to me, a good movie, which is what the album is intended to be,
right?
Makes you laugh, it makes you cry, makes you feel fulfilled. Gives you a greater understanding when it's done.
Yeah.
So that's a song on the album that balances out the songs on the album that make you laugh and makes you happy and makes you feel fulfilled. This is the song that's gonna make you potentially cry.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of instances. There's 3 verses in the song, and all of them people can relate to. There's storytelling on the album, on the song. I'm not buckled in, you know what I mean? So
don't worry about it.
At one point, Jazz gonna finish the interview, and I'm gonna just go through the windshield and be and cut.
Nah. I'm gonna just pay his seatbelt ticket.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so that's the song. That's the part of the album that makes you cry. You know what I mean?
There go the police right there.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, you know what I mean? You got me. That was about to be the sad. That was about to be the sad part of this movie.
No, because I'm about to run his ass.
So, yeah.
First episode of the Jag Money Show.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was "Summer in the City" is the song on the album that of any of the songs that's on the album is gonna make you cry.
Oh,
and it's gonna cry because you can relate to it.
Right.
That's all I would say.
All right, cool. Okay. So, what made you?
You can relate to all the songs on the album, you know what I mean? But
what made you?
You can relate to those sad situations.
What made you want to come out with the CD now, though?
Well, now is as good a time as any. The CD could have come out 5-6 years ago. It could come out 5 years from now.
It wasn't meant
because my goal with any piece of work that I make is to make it timeless.
Right.
So it coming out now is just saying to me that it's coming out when it was meant to come out.
It is though. It is because it all came together.
Right.
And not only that, I was there to witness it, and I seen you record about 4 or 5 songs all in one session, and then another 4, 5, 6 songs all in another session. And I've never seen you work that way. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what was your inspiration for that?
Okay, so it's again, everything's about perspective. I might think it's a timeless album, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but if I do come out with it 5 years from now, people might be like, "Oh, this sounds real 2017," you know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's 2022. They ain't trying to hear that shit no more, you know.
I mean,
so
that's how we tend to feel about like
Right.
our music as artists or whatever, you know. But I mean, like if it's timeless music, it don't matter when you come out with it. You know what I'm saying?
that's true. But you know, I had to be humble as an artist as well and be like, all right, although I think it's timeless, I can't, you know, I can't be complacent. I can't bullshit the public.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I can't take forever to put it out. You know what I mean? Like, I saw a quote the other day. It was like, the problem is you feel like you have time.
That's a good quote.
You know?
Because time is our most precious asset.
Exactly. So if you feel like you have all the time in the world, you know, you're not gonna get something done. You know, but you might put your most passionate project out when you feel like, okay, I don't have much time to get it done. You know? So
But this is your first project, right?
this is my first project.
Your first.
You know? Yeah. But I have a lot of projects, a lot of work that I feel like I want to accomplish. You know?
Excuse me, my fans about to start driving fast. I'm sorry.
All right, you know, you might see some blue and red lights behind us, you know what I mean? Ignore that, you know? This is live, so we don't have a chance to fix that in post, you know? Yeah.
I'm just messing with y'all. Okay, so let me see. Another thing I wanted to ask you is, what's your favorite song on the project?
My personal favorite song on there, I mean, anybody knows me. I'm a real upbeat dude. I'm always smiling. You know, if you really know me, you know I smile and laugh at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Like, somebody be going through some shit, I'll be like, you know what I mean? Crack up laughing and be like, this motherfucker right here.
Man,
So
I remember, man, I wish I was outside the car
Mm-hmm.
right now. I remember when you had, I was going through something with a female.
Okay.
This nigga this nigga was demonstrating. I gotta pause. I gotta stop right here. Somebody probably
All right.
behind me and everything. This nigga took his heart out the mouth. This nigga said, you know what, nigga? Took the heart out, threw it on the ground, started stomping all shit. It's the funniest shit in the world to me. But if it had been somebody else, oh man, they'd have been truly offended.
right.
Yeah. But you know,
Okay.
I know you like a book, so you know what I'm saying? I already know how you felt about it, but that's neither here nor there.
All right. Yeah.
I just had to share that with the listeners.
Right.
But,
Okay.
anyway, like I was saying, your favorite track on the CD is what?
I don't know if I can say I have a favorite track, cause you know,
You gotta just name one.
I know. If I was pressed, if I had a gun to my head, you know, knock on wood, you know, which one I had to pick. It's Juk, you know. I feel like it's gonna be a lot. It's your favorite song too. I think it's gonna be a lot of people's favorite song. I think to me it's my favorite because I don't sound like it, you know what I mean, but you know,
it represents who you are.
it represents a lot of who I am because, you know, my parents are Caribbean. They're from Grenada.
You Caribbean.
You know, I'm Caribbean. You know, you can't really hear it in my voice unless you listen hard. You know, but in that song, like, you know, my accent comes out like it does when I'm around my family.
Right.
You know, my extended family. You know.
Okay.
And you know, it was important for me to make that song because, you know, while this is a movie, you know what I mean, it's, you know, it's representative of me as well, you know. So it was important for me to do a song like that. It's like reggae inspired, you know. It's a reggae song, you know. So it represents who I am. you know, in a way where I'm just not like, hey, you know, I mean, you know, I'm from the islands, right? You know, so, you know, it's surprising. It's surprising to people, you know. So, and you don't hear a reggae song on a hip hop album very often, you know.
All right, so my last question: where can the people find the music at? Since this is your first project, the first time that people gonna be able to hear you, you know?
Right.
And I know I'm pretty sure they're gonna see this all over the web,
Right.
you know. But where can they actually find your mixtape, your album? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Will they be able to get it on your website? Will they be able to get it on somebody else's website?
Right.
You know, can they? Yeah. How can they find this? Do you have something out that's out right now that they can check out?
No. So this is all like very carefully calculated. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna be able to just find it anywhere. We'll release it on. I'm not gonna say the date right now. You know, everything's still in progress, but I'm gonna put it out on SoundCloud at some point.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a few other outlets, you know, maybe Dat Piff.
All right.
But as far as the release date, that's to be continued. But you won't be sorry, you won't be disappointed when you do hear it.
So I'll be able to get you back on the show when you really actually ready to set the date for it.
The release date's gonna come with the announcement of the next appearance.
Okay, and
Yeah.
not only that, we'll be able to ride around and listen to some of the shit, so the listeners will be
Yes.
able to,
Yes.
check it out. And
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole nother listening party.
okay,
Yeah,
all right,
we're gonna do it like that.
All right, man. Good to have you on the show, man. For real. We
But,
out of
hey,
here.
it's nothing.
Signing out, man. This is my guy Chi. Make sure y'all watch out for Cinematic. It's coming. Yeah, for real. Stay in tune with the Jag Money Show. We out of here. Wow.
Salute.